Well, hello everyone. How's everybody doing? Okay, that sounds good. Now, check this out. Welcome back to day 11. Yes, it is day 11 of the 21-day Pick Me Challenge, and we are still going strong. We are still doing the things, we are still fulfilling our productivity and our self reflection goals. Okay. Now, today is going to be short and simple because this is going to be talking about how a single phone call today saved my life. Let's go into it. Now, I was on a beautiful walk. Okay. I pressed the crosswalk, flashing lights, 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 lights. I mean, yeah, I know it was dark, but hey, the show must go on. I done walked in the dark before, okay? A lot of people didn't like it, but I be walking in the dark, okay? I be walking in the dark. Excuse me, y'all. And I'm just going, okay? And I put my flashlight on because you know how some people still be acting like you not walking, right? They be acting like you're not walking. So I had my blinders on, okay? Flashing lights, okay? I'm acting like I'm in a goddamn concert or I'm at Coachella. You hear me? With the lights on. Turn your lights on. That's what I had. I had my lights on. Next to all I can say was, as I said, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Because honestly, it's nothing like seeing a car almost graze your ass while you not looking at your phone. That means the car was coming so fucking fast in a pedestrian area in a beautiful neighborhood, and they still was trying to hit people. Okay, and I was so shook up. Now I done been hit before by a car. It's not that comfortable. It's not that comfortable. Okay, it's not that comfortable. But I put protection around me, so therefore, yes, they did stop 6 feet in front of me. Literally walked towards the car, and I was only 6 paces. Okay, 6 of my feet. Okay, and I got little feet. Now I'm over here, I'm walking up, and I'm like, that's me saying, what are you doing? What are you even doing? Right? So, anyway, this person, their eyes were like this. And I was like, and the other car on the other side was like, yeah, you almost hit somebody. You almost got involuntary manslaughter. Okay, but my spirit team be working overtime. Okay, and God don't play about me. Ask your friends. Now, this happened, and I immediately, hey, yo, I almost got hit by a car. What came next shook me to my core in the most peculiar way. All I heard was, ah! Yo, you don't even know. Like, I was like, wait. I said, hey, I almost got hit by a car, right? And but it was the worst. They were like, ah! Like, I'm like, damn, that's from your soul. Like, you laughing from your soul. And if a family member you calling them and they laughing like that, you know what I mean? You like, all right, I just said I almost got ran over. So now I start to sound serious and shit. And all I know is this person just kept fucking laughing to the point to where I started fucking laughing. And then I said, I even flashed him with the flashlight. And then that took everything like even more hilarious because she was like, you pulled out a flashlight on him. She was like, that's like putting a gun to a sword fight. You know what I'm saying? What are we doing with that? And so I was just laughing so hard because I was like, damn, I see what Kevin Hart was talking about when he said laugh at my pain because honey, I was in pain, but then it came to a lesson full circle, right? It's time to release it. Okay? It's time to realize what a thing is because if you notice in the beginning of the story, I was in shock because I almost got fucking hit, right? That is very shocking. That is alarming. That I could have just not made it to today's live. But since my force was so strong at making it to this live tonight, come hell high water, doesn't matter. That was the will that followed through, right? So that was me being a person who takes care of the body, being a person that shows up. And then the other layer to it was the simple fact that I was trying to call in the victimness of it. Hey, no, I just said that I almost got ran over. Pity me. Now, I'm not saying that wasn't like a serious situation, but what I am saying is laughter is one of those things that's kind of like walking in weight loss. One of the most underrated forms of self awareness, right? When you're able to objectively see like how funny this shit sounds. And because the best part about this whole thing was the person I was on the phone with was like, hey, what the situation called for and what your tone of voice was, it didn't line up. It seemed like you were like, oh my God, I almost got hit, That's reminded me of like on White Chicks. Oh no, she's gonna have a BF, right? So that's what I was sounding like. So I completely get why that shit was so fucking funny. But the thing of the matter is sometimes the situation that we're going through, in order to really flow through it, we can create a form of, I want to call it a laughter vacuum, right? Where we suck out the parts that were fucked up, but we actually are able to laugh at the situation. Because the technicality of it, I didn't get ran over. Um, it was no sweat off of my back. Because technically, that was a call that was going to be on that driver, right? So I didn't need to take the emotional weight of it. I needed to take it like, shit, I cheated death. He got hit like I got hit, but he ain't fucking breathing on some 50 Cent type shit. Okay. Now I know I'm here for a fucking reason. Okay. So, with that being said, let me tell you 3 ways that I chose Naki today. Number one, I went for that walk. Number two, I was able to break through a barrier of under having an understanding of how laughter works in releasing. Like sometimes we want to hold on so hard to that pain, so hard to that circumstance. We're not able to let it go. It's just like that water bottle theory. When you hold the water bottle, you keep hold like the Niagara waterfall. Okay, you keep hold of it, and you realize, oh shit, it's getting heavier and heavier. It's getting heavier and heavier. Oh God, it's getting heavier and heavier. I can barely bear it, but I can't let it go. And then, you ever been tickled? Okay, as an adult, and it was funny. Let me go there. Let me put it like that. And the thing that you were holding on to so hard because you were laughing because you was trying to hold something to yourself and that person's tickling you for you to release it, that is a real thing of laughter helping you release things. And just being able to uncover my layer of holding on to a thing was really brilliant for me. That was the thing that I did for Naki today. Also, um, number three, I got to be in a creative space where I was able to write and 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 write some more. And it felt really good to really just being in that creative space and allow myself to free flow with creative writing. So that was beautiful. I also have this one poem that I was super excited about. I created a long time ago, but I wanted to show it, but I didn't know if anybody even wanted to see it. But let me know in the comments down below if you actually do want to see a poem that I wrote to myself. It's called The Phoenix. And let me see. Let me see. What else do I have to tell y'all? Oh, number three, okay, and not number three for me, but number three on this subject matter is that I was looking to see how many of y'all are still with me on this journey of self devotion. Okay, how many of y'all still with me? How many of y'all? How many? How many? Come on, carbon, come on. How many? Anywho, look, I'm gonna quit playing around, but I do want to tell y'all thank you so much for being here with me on this journey. Thank you so much for just laughing with me, laughing at my pain. Thank you so much for asking questions via email for those who do have my email. Thank you for asking questions. And that was a question that I had. How do you get past things so quickly? A lot of the time, honey, I it's a joke. A joke. Okay? When I realize certain things, I remove the emotions. I just collect the data and I'm like, wow. Honestly, in the grand scheme of things, if it didn't happen to me, that's some shit that would have been funny. And I just laugh at it. And it's good. It's done. It's over. I release it. Hmm. I'm just looking at the comments right now. Thank you. Listen, all I do know is this: make sure, okay? Make sure that you have this one thing in your mind. Make sure you have this one thing on the understanding main line. Okay? Self devotion rules self abandonment. Okay? I need you to know that. I need you to know that self devotion rules self abandonment. With that being said, hey, it's not hard. It's just new, babe. Okay? It's just new. It's not hard. Okay. Bye.